Hi YouTube family, it's Bracia. I am super excited about this video because it's unlike any other video I've ever done. We're going to be doing a get ready together while addressing some of the negative, hateful comments I got on my 2014 video about my survival story through anorexia. They were pretty bad. Up till now, I haven't shared my story with anyone publicly because it was such a dark time of my life.
We agreed to have her admitted to the psychiatric ward. Then they let me go say goodbye to her. And so on Christmas Eve, I went and said goodbye to her while she was sitting there on the star screaming and yelling at me not to leave her there, that I can't do this to her. And I was crushed in a way that I can't even describe. Because
I just, to this day, just so appreciate and will always be grateful for this horse that played such a huge role in Bracia's life.
I feel like I'll always love horses. I know that if there is a heaven, I know that Blue's there. A little backstory on this video. It got, and is still getting, over 2 million views, and it got tons of feedback and comments from people all throughout the world. A lot of those comments were really positive and amazing, and there was also a lot of negative feedback, but I feel like I did a really good job at not letting those nasty hate comments get to me. And I want to show you how I changed the narrative on the hate comments and hopefully help you see that in life, if bullies or people try to bring you down, you can always rise above the fray and be the bigger person and not let them get to you. So let's get ready together. Alright, so we're going to put a little bit of Red Currant Protective Moisturizer with SPF 40 in it from Eminence. And I like to go in and just kind of dab it all around, massage it into the skin while patting along the way. And let's start with comment number 1. Bro, she was 10. I'm seriously concerned for this generation. Well, fear not, because this generation is pretty awesome, I think. So I'm now adding the Charlotte's Magic Cream from Charlotte Tilbury, and just wanted to say that this is a really good first comment to touch on, because people are gonna try to bring you down in life, and if you are able to see that that's their perception and that's them maybe projecting their own fears and insecurities on you, then you're always gonna have the upper hand. Now I'm gonna take Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation, which I recently just started using from Sephora. I guess I'm shade 1 neutral. I'm not a makeup guru, I'll say that right now, but this makeup routine, Get Ready With Me, is gonna be like pretty consistent for most people. It's just an everyday look. So let's go to comment number 2. They quote something I said from the video, and the quote is, "I'm a survivor of anorexia." And then this person says, "Jesus Christ, you looked normal in all these pictures. Have you ever seen anorexic people that look like a skeleton? Just shut up, miss, over dramatic." That one was pretty intense. So we're gonna change the narrative there and say, you know, I was severely sick, and it's okay that this person is judging the book by its cover. That's all I really have to say about that one. So I just put the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation right on my palm, and I like to take my brush and just go over the problem areas where I have a little bit of texture or where there's a little bit of redness, and I just like to pat and brush down. Just like this. We're gonna be correcting the redness here, and we don't want it to look too splotchy, so we're going very natural here. Comment number 3. She isn't anorexic, not skinny enough at all to be anorexic. And to shed a little light there, I was diagnosed by health professionals as anorexic, so I guess they're wrong. But to change the narrative, I made it. I'm not gone. I am still here on Earth, and we made it. I'm grateful to be here. I still have a little bit left on my palm, and honestly, if you don't need to use it all, then don't. You wanna appear timeless and beautiful with your makeup. You never wanna overdo it. Let's move on to the next comment. So, oh, this one's actually not that bad. It's just a true comment. So, update. She was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2019, but is now cancer-free. That's true. I am cancer-free, and that's not a hate comment. That's just a good comment that I wanted to throw in there because it is something to celebrate, being cancer-free. Okay, so now I have done the liquid foundation part, and I'm gonna go in with my powder foundation from Jane Iredale, and I'm just gonna take my brush, tap it in. It's like falling out. And I'm gonna go over the whole face, still brushing down and buffing it on the skin. Awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the next comment, which is, bruh, just eat. If this person understood how mental illness, specifically anorexia, works, then they would know that you can't just eat. But that's okay. You just have to understand that people who leave comments like that are not aware of what they're saying. So don't let people like that get to you. I am putting on Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk blush, and I am just pushing from the smile lines back. Kind of like this. All right. I smile and I bring it back. Let's jump to the next comment. This really is a white rich girl problem. So much hate. SMH. And that comment is completely unrelated to having anorexia, because anyone can be anorexic. Boys, girls, any ethnicity. So to that, I just say I wish you well, because that's a low awareness level. Okay, so we're going to be putting on the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lash Charlotte Tilbury mascara now. This mascara, I've had it for like 3 or 4 months now. I feel like it's probably expired, but the show must go on. So the next comment is, how do you let your child go without eating for 3 whole days? How do you let it go so far? She's in a psychiatric ward on Christmas. What the hell? The reason I had to go to the psychiatric children's unit on Christmas Eve was because my parents tried everything they could. So I don't really need to explain that, other than just say I feel for that person that they didn't understand the storyline. Okay, so we're putting on another Charlotte Tilbury product, the Legendary Brows, and this is also the lightest shade, soft brown. And this is just gonna help define the brows and help them stay in place. And you just kind of find the starting point and work your way to the end. All right, let's jump to the next comment. You never had an eating disorder to begin with, just a bratty child. People who actually have an eating disorder get over it with their own will and determination. Wrong, that's wrong. But hey, that's another person who doesn't have the awareness level that some do. Mental illness you can't just snap out of. Unfortunately, it's a chemical imbalance in the brain. So I understand that this person isn't as educated as I wish they could be for their own sake. And so far I feel like we're doing a really good job at addressing comments, explaining them, and just learning how to let them kind of bounce off and roll off, because you don't want people like that to have power over you. They're sitting behind a screen. Say it to my face. I don't think you would. Okay. The next comment is, have you ever seen such a fake cry? And that's because at one point in the video, I start talking about the horse Blue that saved my life when I was severely struggling with anorexia as a young girl. And I get emotional because he's no longer with me. So that this person is insinuating that my cry was fake. It wasn't a fake cry. That was real tears. Real tears were shed. But I appreciate that you think I was trying to act, because maybe that's in my future. I don't know. So now I'm taking the Pillow Talk medium shade Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I am just kind of working around the corners here. Okay, let's jump to the next comment. This video is unnecessary, an act. I just think at this point, any comment is great engagement. And if it's an act, I don't know what to say. That this is my life, that's my story. So, hey, that's all right. Haters are gonna hate. And that was a really good attempt of a hate comment. So if someone ever said that to my face, what I would say to them, if this video is unnecessary, an act. Oh, I think I would just say, that's your perception, and I'm not forcing you to watch this video, so go watch something else. Okay, we're gonna take a Jane Iredale lip gloss and just finish with going over my lips with some gloss. All right, so let's see how we did on the look. Wow. Oh, I love it. I feel really good about this. I love it. Well, in all seriousness, I want to end this video by saying that the point of all of the hate that people may give you in your life is an attempt to bring you down. If you can rise above the fray by seeing that what they're saying doesn't have to affect you, because if you're secure enough with yourself and you know your worth and value, then it's not going to get to you. I know it's easier said than done, but I can promise you that the day you learn to not let others' opinions of you weigh you down is the day you're set free. I am so grateful to everyone who has given me hope and provided me with positive feedback on my health challenge videos, and I have been through quite a few health challenges in my life, and I know that everyone may not understand them fully, but my hope is that by me continuing to use my voice and mental health advocacy and cancer awareness and however I can use my voice to help educate people, that there'll be less and less hate comments or people who don't understand, and there will just be more love and awareness on subject matter like this. So let's take these hate comments. Let's just let them go. Just like with anything in life, take everything lightly, brush it off your shoulders, and know that haters are gonna hate, and you just have to be the bigger person. Thank you for watching. If you haven't seen my survival story through anorexia, I'll link that video down below, as well as my cancer story and my journey with bipolar. I love you guys, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!